right, y'all. Today's a big day. So we got the Fusion XP Pro here at the range. First shots, shooting 124 grain, 9mm NATO. First time shooting a 2011. We're gonna get at it. I'm excited. Y'all gonna get to see at least a 100-round review going on. I'm gonna put 100 rounds through this bad boy. I'll let you know what I think about it, and we're gonna get to it right now. I'm too excited for this. We're gonna get to it. All right, so this is a fresh pickup. So we got some Glock mags here. That's the beauty about this gun, is that it takes some Glock mags. I'm gonna load in. Let's get 5 rounds in. Again, I'm shooting some 124 NATO. And here's the first shots. So that's my first time ever shooting a 2011. Definitely a different feel than a striker fire pistol. I kind of like it though. Shots were not as accurate. I was trying to get a feel for the gun, and I got to get used to that for sure, but that thing is smooth as hell. All right, I'm gonna try to get a full clip, a full magazine, downrange. See what that feels like. All right, we're got the first few rounds out. I'm gonna put a full magazine in here. The gun shoots smooth, man. The gun shoots flat. Definitely something I have to get used to again, but this is a fun little toy. All right, we got a full 17 in here. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Okay, so I keep getting there you go. Okay, so for me, I was riding the slide, and when you get to see a little beginner action with the 2011, as you saw, I was struggling there. I'm shooting pretty high. I struggled to get my hand off the slide, which was preventing it to go into battery for those couple rounds, and it was causing the Glock mag to get stuck. So some alterations to my grip is going to be needed for this pistol for sure. That was 5 downrange. I did get a bullseye with that one. I'm lowering the slide a little bit more, so a couple of shots I got a little bit lower than last time. I just need to get used to that grip. And also just keep in mind that this gun I have not, this is fresh out the box. I haven't oiled it, no lube. This is just nitty gritty, fresh out the box, straight to the range, shooting. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm figuring out as we go. And we will make this thing work. I'll tell you what though, for somebody that hasn't shot a 2011, I mean, the grouping is great. So, slide lock is smooth, safety is smooth, and we just need the grip. Okay, didn't go into battery right there. Okay, one thing I also noticed, I don't know if it's because these are brand new Glock mags, but I know these tape Glock mags, but if you can see, it's peeling off the Glock mag here in this corner and also in the front. So I don't know if the fit is tight. The grouping is much better. I pretty much got in this solid area right here. I think I had like maybe one straggler at the top, another bullseye, but I'm keeping my grouping pretty smooth. One thing I do want to add on about the gun as well is the grip is not the best. It's not aggressive. I'm somebody that likes an aggressive grip. This grip is pretty smooth, and I know on their site that they offer the handle lip grip tapes, so you may have to get one of those because I need like aggressive grips. My hand is already getting sweaty from shooting this. I did take off the magwell as well. This comes with a magwell. I took it off because I plan on carrying this sometime in the future. Excuse me, not sometime, or maybe in the foreseeable future, but not right now for sure. So I just wanted to get used to shooting it without the magwell. The gun is smooth though. The finish is great. The slide is great. The safety is great. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue getting this 100 rounds in. Let's see if I can, how fast I can get this down range. So again, no lube, but didn't go into battery. So. Majority of this may be user error. I don't think this is an indication of the gun. Grouping is still in a decent area. Had a couple left bullets over here. I'm not scattered around, which is great, nor am I shooting low. I'm pretty high. I'm trying to aim at the dot, but I'm not too sure if I have to angle this down. So far though, I am pleased with the way that I'm shooting the gun for a beginner. And I'm gonna limit the talking here, see if I can get a few, these last two, or not last two, but there's 2 mags downrange. Okay, hurry up here. Got my speed loader, so the thumbs of justice are gonna have to do today. Nothing like breaking them thumbs in. All right, so we got 2 full mags, and let's see if this bad boy goes into battery, fully into battery. I just want to show you guys that. Again, I am not spread. This grouping is great. I'm not a great shot all the time, but for a brand new gun, like, I'm pleasantly surprised of how good this grouping is. I'm staying as close as possible to this middle section here while shooting this. This is phenomenal. All right, let's get another 17 down range and went into battery fully. All right. Again, my only concern is the magazines. And these are, like I said, these are official Glock mags, Glock 17 mags. And on their website, they said that this is supposed to be compatible with it. I'm just having trouble. This thing is not smoothly coming out, so. I mean, shit, the grouping is great. All right, let's get this last magazine in. And we'll call it a wrap with the Fusion Firearms XP Pro. Who needs a speed loader when you got quick fingers? All right, so we got 16 rounds. All right, let's finish this magazine out. All right, so for 100 rounds, no lube, fresh out the box. Had a couple errors, a couple user errors as well. Like I said, I have a pretty high grip, so my thumb kept touching the slide, especially while I was shooting, and sometimes that would prevent it from going into battery. But also at stationary without shooting, if I just dropped the slide, sometimes it didn't go into battery as well. I'm pretty sure with some lube on that slide, we'll get that running smoothly. Overall, I think this is a really good beginner friendly 2011, and I'm saying that because this is the only 2011 I shot. Price point, it's fair. I did go with the California model, so it comes with the two 10-round magazines, and then I just purchased some Glock 17 mags, so you can save some money there. I saved almost around 450 bucks by just getting the gun. So I had 450 bucks to play with, some ammo, some mags, optic, whatever the case is, which is amazing. So if you do have an opportunity to get the California model, I say get the California model and then just purchase the magazines yourself. But you see the grouping. First 2011 ever shot by TheBaldMarksman. I think I did great. I do have some work to do, which I will fine tune that